What's up, everyone? Anthony Gallegos here from IGN, alongside a very special guest.
Greetings, everyone. This is your boy, Babia.
Yep, and we're here checking out Black Ops 2 multiplayer for the very first time. Map called Overflow, CTF. You got a brief look at the Pick 10 system there, the new system where you get to pick out 10 items in crazy combinations. I'm going to throw Bobby for a loop, I'm sure.
Excited. I'm excited. And whatever this map is called, I'm going to call it Havana because it looks like Havana from Black Ops, I guess, 1.
It does. It has a very Havana-like feel to it. This gun I'm using is kind of like the modern equivalent of the FAL.
Yeah, it's nasty. I mean, I don't like those single-fire weapons from Black Ops, but this new updated version looks amazing. I'm not going to use it, I'm already telling you, but it's sexy.
I mean, yeah. I mean, obviously there will be people that want to, that love the FAL and stuff. Bobby's not like that. You don't like the
man,
FAL.
I just want to spray and pray with my fully automatic gun.
Yeah, and there's plenty of those. All the guns are future takes on guns that already exist. So, they feel new, but they're not too crazy. Like this, in a little bit, I'll switch to a version of the AK in this game. So, and as you can see, they also throw out a ton of badges now. You can see them popping up in the top, and at the end of the match, you get to see like your stat thing, like you would in Halo, and get to see all the badges you got: double kill, revenge, all this cool stuff. And one thing that I think probably be cool for people like you, Bobby, that love the game a lot, is like them getting score streaks instead of kill streaks.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, because I never was that type of person that wanted to shoot down air support or anything. Like, I always had somebody on the team to do that. But now, since it builds towards getting towards those kill streaks or whatever you want to call them, I'm actually excited to put on the rocket and start doing more of these things.
Yeah, I mean, and so, obviously classic modes return, like CTF. There's also new ones like Hardpoint, which is like a roving King of the Hill mode. And then, there's the crazy multi-team battles now. There's a lot going on that this is obvious, the Treyarch guys, they're not trying to just make, Black Ops 1.5. Like, they really are trying to do enough with it to make it different.
And I'm excited for that, because you have all your naysayers and all the haters out there that's constantly complaining about how they keep doing the same thing over and over. And I'm really excited to see, what the developers and everyone behind this are doing, and hopefully they can just win over those naysayers.
Yeah, and so now I've switched to the gun that's like the modern AK equivalent. And one of the cool things is that, the perks you take now, they only affect your person. Any sort of things that affect like your gun and that, they're all attachments. So on this gun right here, I've got the red dot sight, and then I've got what's called Fast Mag, which replaces sleight of hand. And so that's like, you'll see when I reload, it's basically the two mags taped together.
Yeah, and I like that too. I like how it's no longer based off like, because I'm one of those type of guys, I was like, I gotta have Dead Silence, I gotta have Hardline, and if I can't have that, I'm not playing type stuff. And now whereas I was looking, something said quick draw, I guess quick draw attachment or whatever. So I see that all that's attached to the gun. It affects the gun more than affects, and that's pretty cool, So now people are not going to be going, oh, I gotta have my quick draw and this and that and the other.
Yeah, how do you feel about the Pick 10 thing? I mean, especially for someone like you, like, you're not the type of person that pulls out their pistol. So if you can get rid of that and pick something else instead.
I mean, and most of my commentaries, the people who watch them, you see, more than likely what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out whatever my favorite primary gun is, and then shoot whoever's in front of me, and I'm gonna switch to the secondary gun or whatever it is, and pick up their gun so I can have extra bullets of their gun. So it's perfect for me because I always hate having to pick. It's almost like, God damn, I gotta pick a secondary. You never want to do that. So that's a great idea what they're doing with that situation.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure some people want secondary, but that's why the option is still there if you want it, but you don't have to.
Yeah.
So all of this game takes place in the future, but obviously it's not super far in the future, 2025. So it's still very much, like this doesn't look totally unfamiliar to us, except now you get to play with new guns and, experiment with really cool streaks. Like at some point, I know you'll see it. You can call in drones now, and not just air drones that fire rockets, but actual little robots on the ground that will shoot people.
That's cool, man. That's cool as hell. And you know what else is I'm watching this, and when I first heard Black Ops 2 was going to be announced, and they're talking about going to the future, I was really not optimistic, but skeptical. And I was like, futuristic guns and this and that. But when I'm looking at this gameplay and some of the other gameplay I've seen, I'm looking at these guns, and I mean, that AK, or whatever it's A&R or whatever, AN-94. I mean, it doesn't look that different from the regular AK, and it still shoots like a regular gun. I was thinking it was going to be shooting laser beams and all that, but I'm actually excited for this. And I haven't played it, so I can't really dive so much into all these things and talk about, oh, this is going to be hot and that's going to be hot. But just from looking at it, everything is just, in this one gameplay, it looks amazing.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that it's all familiar enough that people that have played a lot of Black Ops, they're not going to feel like they're not going to feel so bewildered they won't know what's going on. But there's enough going on, you know, that is new that should be they'll still have stuff to learn.
Yeah, this map looks look like it's just been blown to pieces. I mean, it's stuff, boats everywhere, and
Yeah, something's gone very wrong here. It's kind of a small map, but it's actually nice for CTF because it creates these really tight corridors.
Yeah.
And also, you know, you can't see it, but you get points for everything in this game. There's actually one of the drones that I was talking about before, which you can see you can take direct control over like that if you want, or you can let it drive itself. And then it just kind of is like a little roving gun turret, which is really nice when you want to just like back it up. Basically.
yeah, that's pretty cool. Because that's why I didn't really like the assault drone in Modern Warfare 3 because I didn't want to lay down nowhere and have to control it. I would have loved to have the option to go, okay, now you just do your own thing. I'm gonna follow you and still kill people while you're doing your thing.
Yeah,
That's
I mean
pretty cool.
he's directly controlling it, but you don't have to. Which to me, like I like it. You can also see like there's a ton of extra points now. You get points for everything. You know, because I killed a guy near the flag, I got extra points. Because if you kill a guy while you're defending your flag, you get a lot of points. Like, they really want you to earn those score streaks a lot. You know, they don't want anyone to feel left out, I think.
That's
yeah,
nasty. That's nasty.
yeah, this robot's pretty tough. I mean, look, it's totally just holding down that flag. So, but yeah, I mean, you know, these matches are all going really fast. I'm not gonna lie. When I was playing, I had the devs on my side. Oh, what you saw him deploy right there? That's one of the new microwave.
Oh, is that
turrets.
what that was?
So it's a fold-out turret.
Is it a Guardian or whatever they
Guardian,
call
yes,
it?
it's a Guardian, and it shoots out microwave turrets. And when people get in front of it, it slows them down and it starts doing damage over time. It basically almost feels like you're in a stun grenade, but like the whole time you're in the path of it.
Yeah, it's so much, and there's so much going on in this gameplay. You can't really just comprehend talk about everything. But from what it looks like, this looks like Black Ops, and it looks like the regular Call of Duty with a few tweaks. I mean, I keep seeing every few seconds. It looks like you're getting points for something, like you were saying. So obviously, your score thing is just building and building. I'm really excited, dude.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of reason to be excited. You know, it's definitely like right there. I got 150 points just for killing a guy that was near the flag carrier. It's tracking a ton of stuff all the time. You know, yeah, me and my team, we were definitely kind of dominating.
Color palette is beautiful too.
Yeah, I mean, they are doing a lot with the visual design to just make it not feel like it's just a rehash.
The PDW-57. These are some really
That's what I'm
stupid
saying.
names too.
Well, so that probably stands for personal defense weapon. So,
Oh, okay. All right. I guess it's not so stupid.
yeah, you gotta have military assignments. You know,
I mean, they should start naming the guns after women like Vanessa and
that's
Eva.
your thing, buddy. I'm sure you can do all your custom loadouts when you do this, and you know, custom games are returning to multiplayer as well. You know, they definitely are trying to do everything they can to add a more robust thing ever. But that's kind of a large overview. Bobby, I know you're excited.
Yeah, I am
I'm
now.
excited.
Yeah.
Can't wait for November to come out. And for everything on Black Ops 2, you guys always got to know. You always got to keep it locked. Where, Bobby? Where do they got to go?
To @Bobbia1984 and sometimes IGN.com.